What up, G's? It's your boy, Prophet74. Today, we're going to start upgrading this sucker. I know it's been a long time, but I got nothing else to do today but play and upgrade. So we're going to try to see if we can upgrade. If you guys are just joining us in, it's good. If not, just chat.
Underwater World.
What's up?
Hi.
What's up, Underwater World? We're going to upgrade this 3D printer. That's what we're doing. We see it. You see, I'm going to try to get you guys more of the camera view, what I'm going to do. So I'm going to upgrade the platform first. If you're not familiar with 3D printing, it's a nice little way of getting to know your printers. So we're going to upgrade this plate here. And we're going to also remove the part. I'm going to get rid of this glass. It's dirty.
Lone Star, hello.
What's up, Lone Star? How you doing, brother? How's everything, man? So today we're gonna upgrade. We're gonna put in this metal piece of glass. It's a magnetic one on this 3D printer. It's made. It's a CR-10. So this is a magnet plate, and it's supposed to be a lot better.
Underwater World, you sub-e, thank you.
Oh, no problem, no problem. I know. I'm helping out everybody that needs help, man. I appreciate. So we're gonna see if we can upgrade a couple things. We're gonna put this plate in here, and if I have time, I'm gonna start the big production of upgrading the system, which is metal rods that go on top of this whole unit. Instructions, I don't know how, I don't know where, but only Jesus instructions. Got me, Jesus. That's it. That's all I gotta say. So today we're gonna start with this, and also we're gonna upgrade a couple of things too. There's these metal plates here that springs. Oh shoot, sorry, just dropped something. Let me see if I could get the springs. There's these springs that are attached to this system. We need to remove this part. Man, they're falling. They keep falling. Hold on, let me move this somewhere safe where it won't fall. Here it goes. All right, that's it. We're also gonna add these. Oh no, not these. These are the wrong ones. Shoot, where did I leave?
Underwater World, when is bulk ops?
What is what? I couldn't hear you. What you say? Let me remove this. It's a 3D printer upgrade. That's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna add a new plate. I just want you guys to see what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to get different angles, but sometimes the cameras don't address everything. So I'm gonna move you guys a little bit more here in depth here, so you guys can see what I'm doing. This is the plate. I'm gonna add a metal plate. First we're gonna add this 3M sticker. It's a magnet piece that goes on top of here, and it doesn't move out of the plate, so we want to make sure it reacts good. So I'm just gonna have to adjust it, make sure it adjusts very good. And the way I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to raise these things up. Raise them up first. Manually, I'm raising them up. Okay. So we're gonna raise them up a little higher, if you guys can see it, so you guys can see it a little bit better. I'll move you guys a little bit to a different angle.
Underwater World, when are you going to play Call of Duty 4 Black Ops?
Yeah, later. I'm just gonna upgrade the system first. I'm trying to do videos on different kind of things too. I'm trying to, you know, address different, you know me, I like to hack with little things here and there. So not just about playing, but also some education, you know. Even though I play a lot, I try to fulfill some of the education that I acquire throughout the years with you guys. So what you guys want to do is see how I don't open the whole thing. I only half of it. It's because the thing is, I adjust half of it first before I even paste it all the way down, so it can make sure it lines up properly. Because once it goes down, it's hard to remove this thing out. So you want to make sure that, like I said, adjust it very good. And then and see how I fit it in here. I don't know if you guys see this part right here in the corner. Then what I could do is I could dress it slowly, removing the bottom plate, and it's gonna fulfill every single corner. It should, in theory, you know. So it's hard once this thing goes in there.
Underwater World, what is that black thin shit?
See, like I messed up right here. I see a little messed up in here. It's okay. I could lift it up a little bit, readjust some of it, bring it back in here, readjust some of it, because I don't want to readjust the whole thing. I want to make sure I cover this part, the most important part. It's a little crooked, a little tiny crooked. We got to mess up a little bit, but it's okay. Readjust it, readjust it. And I haven't placed it all down yet, so. There we go. Ah, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay, that's lined up. A little bit off from here, but it's fine. We don't care about the front too much because we can always readjust it too. As long as it's in the perfect angle where you're gonna be able to print, because my prints are gonna go in the middle, not really on the outs, on the edges. So here goes. So this part is done. The contact sheet, this is the actual contact sheet. This is not even, don't even worry about if it's a little crooked or off, because this is not the important part. The important part is this part. This part needs to be magnetized. This is where all the prints are going to be glued then. So you pretty much grab it like that. It prints the stuff. But of course, I'm going to adjust it where it smooths out. Let me make sure it does that right now. See a couple air bubbles here. I don't want to scratch it with anything else, so I'm using the same paper. Recommendation, use like a credit card too sometimes. Make sure side angles, you don't got any wrinkles too much, because any little bump could mess up your print. You're gonna see some of the crazy stuff I've been printing. Really good stuff. I'm gonna do another different kind of show. I was thinking about doing a whole different show about it, of creating art with 3D, like, you know, if you guys like paintings and stuff like that. I'm printing a bunch of different superheroes, Iron Man and stuff like that, Incredible Hulk, and I'm gonna paint them here too. If you guys want me to make a different show or keep them in here, let me know, you know, because I'm gonna try to different angles on here, because sometimes it doesn't fit the show, but if I get enough people watching it where they can see, hey, you know, it makes sense. This is pretty much a technical part of it where you have to readjust it. And this is pretty much...
Underwater World. When is PS4 video?
A PS4 video? You want to see a PS4? PS4 video? I'll do a PS4 video. That's not a problem. Yeah, so right now I'm just trying to upgrade this whole thing. Let me make sure I got the right thing here. This is done. Now, let's bring in the other part. Now, we're going to put these bars in here. And these are crazy little bars. Let me see if I have my knife in here. I'll show you what this is for. Well, let me see if I can just do it without the blade. Oh, here it is. Now, we're going to adjust. We're going to actually do an angle here. Let me see if I could see this things right here. This thing is going to drop here and angle down to the bottom right here. So we're going to try to adjust this part of it. And right now, let's open it up first. Without damaging too much of the edge. There you go. There we go. That's one. Man, these tape that they bring it in, the stuff is just crazy. It's like super hard. Alright, so we got these two angles ready, and these pretty much adjust from here to there. So we're going to show you guys what I'm going to do in a bit. Make sure I bring all the tools up here. These are fasteners right here, and they pretty much what's going to happen, these things are going to line up here, and they're going to go tighten up in the top. But I got to make sure it adjusts this pretty properly. And let me see if there's any instructions, because this sucker did not come with instructions. Surprise. Let me see if I can put a picture so you guys can see what I'm talking about. me put in a picture right now. Let me see. Yeah. I'll put a picture right now. CR-10 accessories. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about right now, right? What I'm trying to create here. Let me see if I get it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. So, let me see if I could put new products here. Video, share screen. Windows capture. Here it is. There it is. Okay, so what I'm trying to do right now, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Get this out of the way. Alright, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get this thing here. I'm trying to get it running. See how all the parts are in here? And this is what I bought pretty much. And this is the whole system. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So it comes with a fastener. And if you guys see it, what I'm talking about, it has these things here. Let me see if I could get it more adjustable. Okay, so you guys see what I'm talking about? Where it comes to the bottom and the top? It pretty much lines up like this. So it could stabilize the whole print. And that's what we pretty much want to do. We want to stabilize this print and make sure it fits in on the system itself. So what I'm trying to do is trying to get this down to where this parts have to react to these parts right here. And if you guys see them, I think I might have to adjust some of the stuff that I see. So this pretty much goes on here. I gotta go by eye because this thing's doesn't even come with instructions. When you buy it from Amazon, I'm surprised they give it to you like that because there's no freaking instructions on this. I mean, you're pretty much on your own on this. They give you these parts in here where you have to readjust certain things, but in reality, I don't think there's any parts. I mean, if you guys notice, let me see if I could go into a better angle. These are here. And it's compatible with the CR-10s. That's the version I have right now. So let me see. And here's the fastener. That's a better picture of it. So I could work with this. This is a great angle. And I think I got it down. So as soon as I put it in here, fasten it. Okay. I think I got this then. I got this. We got this then. I'm just going to keep going back and forth and readjust it. It's crazy how they don't give you instructions. You know what? They're Chinese made, so sometimes they don't have to have instructions, you know? But that's crazy. They give you even to screw holes in here. That's crazy. They want you to do a whole damn thing from scratch. That's gonna take me longer than I expected. It's okay, I got a backup plan too. We're gonna talk about other things too. So first, let me take a selfie. Here goes. The first one we're gonna do is fasten these things, and these things are pretty good to fasten. They need these adjustable. Let me see these screws. Hold on. So it's gonna take me longer than I expected. Make sure I can hear you guys because the audio goes off once in a while. Here you go. So YouTube is cleaning up a lot of mess. They say that they got rid of a lot of accounts that were being spam, and my user count just went down a little bit. Not that much. I was expecting a little bit more, but I'm glad you guys are staying here, sticking around, and half of you are not spam. More than half actually, so which is good, because they're cleaning up house, I guess. And the way they're doing it is because a lot of these things, people do some crazy stuff. So let me adjust this stuff. So this is what I'm gonna do. See the blue things I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna take it off first because that's where we're gonna have to. I wouldn't want to take it off, but I think I'm gonna have to because I'm gonna have to adjust these screws to go in here. Let me see if I could get it in there. These square ones have to go in here, and they pretty much lock in there without dropping them. But I just got to make sure the other end fits right too. Sometimes you have to take this whole thing apart just to, you could adjust it, but I ain't gonna do that today. I got no time for that. Yeah, it's gonna fit. Okay, okay. I think I got this. Oh shit. I don't got this. Alright. So this is how it's gonna go. Let me take this off, the whole thing off, so we can adjust it real good. And you guys can see it. So these things right here, if you guys see the screw, see it's a flat, it's kind of square, a square, and it goes in here, and it's supposed to be tied down this way like that. There you go. It stays in there. You're supposed to spin it. I can't spin it here. I cannot spin it in here. Shoot. It'll be harder than I thought. Oh, here it goes. I got somebody bringing something right now. I hope he gets in here on time so you guys can see what I'm bringing in right now. Oh. Shit, this is gonna have to adjust for it. I think I might have to screw them in first or flatten them out. Damn, let me see if I can get it in with something else. I don't know how I'm going to adjust these things. They have to spin out, and I can't even spin it, or I'm going to have to go all the way to the bottom. See if I can do the bottom. Yeah. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to slide them in. You have to slide them in, so I do have to take them off from here. I do have to take this piece off. These things slide in here, so you have to remove. If you guys see the screws, how they are, they're supposed to line up in here, and once they line up in there, but you do have to take out the caps. Let me see if, oh, I got it. Let me take out the cap. There we go. So I took out a cap. And I'm not going to put it in here. And so you slide it in there. See how it goes in here? Let me see if I got it. Nope. Oh, shoot. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. I don't have that many. Oh, here it goes. Okay. Supposed to go in there. It's supposed to fit, but it's not a fitting. It might not be the right fittings. Of course, I'm doing on live streaming today, so you guys can see it. That it ain't no joke on these things when you buy it. It doesn't even work. And to be honest, the theory is coming back like it seems like it's not gonna fit. Which I don't like that because I'm gonna have to buy some new ones. It's crazy. Let me bring the mic up a little bit too. So it looks like it's not fitting very good. So when you purchase this shit, it's not gonna fit. I'm looking at it. It's not gonna fit. So yeah, these things are not adjusting very good. If you guys see it, so it's supposed to slide in. It's not sliding in at all. Yeah, it's not sliding in at all. Okay, hold on. Maybe it's another way to put it in there or something. But I'm looking at it. And that's only one way. And it seems like you do have to... Oh, you know what? I figure it out. It's not this way. See how I'm doing that way? It has to go the opposite way. So it has to go this way. Just by turning it around, it readjusts it and to see if it fits. Because I was looking at the angle. Yeah, that did it. So that's one right there. If you guys see it, it slides in. We're not going to fit it in there, but we're going to put the other one in there too. So that's how you do it. Genius. It took me, what, an hour? Just to adjust it. There, let's put the other one in. So we're going to do the other one. And what I'm doing is I'm just using this bracket just so it could contain the... How was it? Is it this way? Yeah, it's this way. Just to screw it all the way to the end here. It won't move. Okay, it won't move. Come on, no, 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 it got stuck. Put this one in here. Move it all the way to the end. Oh, 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 it spins. It spins. Wait, I don't want you to spin. I want you to go in there. Stay there. Damn it. Damn, it's harder than I thought. But these big sausage fingers always get in the way, man. Yeah, today I'm going to be streaming later on in about half an hour with Staggered Dog and some other fellas. We're going to try to win another 3 chicken dinners, whatever they call them. Mickey D's. Okay, so I got them in there. And I'm going to take these things out. And I'm going to do one by one. So I'm going to remove this one first. Shit. You have to remove this inside too. So I could adjust this. It spinned on me. That's why I didn't want it to do that. But we'll fix it right now. Take out this cap. Two caps. You guys see it right here? So you guys can see a better angle. I don't know how to slide all the way in. Okay, here it goes. So we put it in there, here, slide it in. Shit. I think I'm about to screw it in, just like slide it in without the... Oh, you know what? I got some tools here. I forgot about that. Yeah, I got some tweezers. That's even better. Much easier to adjust. Yeah, because big sausage fingers won't cut it. Stay steady. Now I'm going to have to remove this one. And if it, yep, I'm going to have to remove it either way, same way. So, if I could put that in there, back in there. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, it's going to be hard to put on. It's not easy if you guys see what I'm talking about. Then I have to do these things, line them up here. And the way I'm going to do one first. See if I could adjust the other one. Yeah. Come on. Oh, I wasn't even screwing in. There it goes. So move the other one. I have to adjust it right. It's not even adjustable right now. A little bit more. I'm gonna screw the next one in, and then we'll move it to the right. Here it goes. Is it in there? Nope. I don't think so. Man, that's what happens when you work with sausage fingers like mine. It's sometimes impossible to do these things. So adjust this thing here. There it goes. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Got it in there. Adjust it in there. Make sure it's lining up. You guys can see this part here. See how I'm lining up? Line it up, tied in. That's it. Then we can put the cap in here. Put the cap back. And that's the line up right there. Perfect line up. Let me see if I can see the camera here. That's perfect. Now we're gonna do the other side. Make sure you guys have a good angle. That was hard. I'm not gonna kid, man. That shit was hard. But I think I got it down now. So we'll continue doing it. The CRX upgrade on this one. Put another one in there. That one there. Tweezers. That's the only way I could put them in there because the tweezers are the only way. That's the other one. Now we're gonna go with the screws again. And they give you all the screws. They even give you an extra one too, just in case you lose it, or you're a big dummy like me, losing shit all the time. Let's put the other one in there. And we're also going to do the same thing. It's 2 screws on the outside and 1 on the inside. So we're going to start with this alt inside first. Get the screw. Okay, not too hard because we're going to untighten it up and see if we could adjust the other one. There he goes, the other one. Once we tighten it up, we could find the other angle, and then you can move it to the left too. So now we could adjust this whole thing and line it up. There it goes. And that's it. Then we put the cap on this mother effer. That's the cap in there. Then we'll go to the next part, which I don't know what happens, but I'm just going with the pictures to be honest with you, because there's no freaking instructions on this one. Okay, all right. So on the next one, they do have. Let me put the parts in here. On the next one, they do have these sticking out, and when these are adjustable with the nut. So let's see how adjustable they are. So on one side, to tighten it up, I guess, you put in this screw, but you need one of these to tighten it up. So I'm looking at one of them for now. And then on the other side, there's another one. Shit. If I could get it open. All these out. So in the picture, it shows that it has one of these somehow screwed in there. In here. I don't know what for, but we're going to put it in there. That one. And then it goes on the inside, on the outside. So adjustable on the outside with these right here. And I don't know what ties them down, so we're gonna find out if these do. Nope, that's not gonna tie them out. That's weird. How the hell did they have to tie down? Unless they go through here, these tie down. Unless they're missing something. No. I don't know if these guys gave me the right shit or not.
I'm the Sneaky Man 05. Hey mate.
Hey, how you doing? We're trying to upgrade this CRX. If you just joined us right now, we just did the plate part. We're doing the adjustments on the stabilization system that come down into it. So good timing. We just started the other part, but these Amazon things that they sell you, they don't give you any instructions whatsoever. So you're pretty much on your own.
I'm the Sneaky Man 05. Oh, cool.
Yeah. Sneaky Man, welcome to the stream, brother. Thank you for watching us, man. If you're first time, man, I do a lot of gaming stuff, a lot of VR stuff, and also technical stuff. Check out the show, man. If you like it, subscribe. If you don't, thank you for stopping by at least, you know. So, let's get this going. So, there's no instructions whatsoever. We're pretty much doing this free floating on this one.
Hi, Fuck. And I'm the Sneaky Man 05 is now following.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. So, if you guys see how I'm gonna do these don't go on the. Oh, let me get the camera adjusted. I'm sorry, I got multiple cameras here. I'm trying to get you guys every angle so we won't miss anything, right? So on the instructions, these are supposed to be on the outside here, and I don't think these fit in here properly, but we're gonna try them on. See how they fit, but I don't think they logged in. Let me make sure if they. There's no see. That's the problem with this. They don't give you enough tools to or anything to tie them in, which sucks. So right now I'm looking at there's no instructions on this Amazon. Let me show you guys what I bought so you guys can see it, and next time don't buy it. So I'm looking at this part right here. This is what I'm looking at right now. There's no instructions whatsoever. They tell you they show you a picture. That's all they do. They show you a picture. How do you line it up? How you set it up? They give you the instructions on how to log them in, how to put them together. But then they just show you different angles. And they're supposed to come with screws too, but I don't have those screws. They didn't give you those right screws on that one. If you guys see that. And it's made for this version. So it's on the outside. It tells you it's on the outside. But this screw right here that we're looking at, right here, this one right here in particular, it doesn't have a fitting for the back end. And it doesn't fit properly. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Put the camera down so you guys can see it, and I'm going to show you guys. So if you're going to buy something like this, see, this is what I'm talking about right here. This thing does not hold unless it's only holding. It's only for holding. But that's not even, it's not even, it doesn't even fit the damn thing, you know? And it shows properly that it's one of these screws because there's no other screw that's as long as that one. Unless it's this one right here. Nope, same one, see? That is crazy. So I'm gonna check the box one more time. Box, this is how I got it. It says good luck, you're on your own box. That's pretty much how you get it. So they pretty much, the only one that I know that fits is this one, the adjustable one, but there's only one more left. They give you the extra one, and I know for a fact this one works, but I'm not quite sure. And these are to actually tighten them up, you know, and themselves are not even instructions where these go too. So it's pretty much a whole screwed up of screws right now. And these two I know exactly where they go. They actually are the ones that are hanging on the angle side. Let me see if I can put that in here. So these adjustable here. You fit them and you screw them in there. If you guys see it. Because you marry with the other one. And not too much on that one. And then marry it. Screw that one in there. That's pretty much it. So it's marry. And this one here is supposed to be, the distance of it goes down here, up there, all the way to the bottom right here where it's on the bottom. But itself, I don't even have the instructions, the proper, I don't know if it's even complete, to be honest with you. And this is the weird part. They give you one of these in case you want to screw in and make another hole for yourself. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that for these, but I think I figured out where these go actually. So these, I'm going to properly set them up in the corner. But first, so we won't lose the parts, we'll make sure that we tie these things out first, you know. And we keep them together at least. Overall, it's very, I don't give it a good grade on this stuff, to be honest with you. It's not complete. I feel like it's not complete. They don't give you instructions. They they don't even wish you good luck or anything like that. So you got to go with a lot of items, and hopefully you guys find some of the stuff helpful in here. If you guys ever buy one of these machines, try to probably avoid this vendor. Not a very good vendor when they don't show you all the proper steps how to do it. They tell you that it works on this model, but it doesn't work on certain other models. And of course, you know, just make sure that. So I'm fitting them here. I'm also going through the instructions, not instructions, but the actual visualizations that they have in here. It seems like I'm missing a couple things. I'm missing some screws that are supposed to come with this thing automatically. And there's no screws on here, which is crazy. And I think we're missing a couple items in here. What I'm looking at, let me see if I'm talking about here. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Let me show you guys. Let me bring it down here in the bottom. Right here, see that? See this part right here? The L shape right here, what I'm looking at, I'm touching it right here. I don't have that part. It didn't come with that at all. And they gave you two of them here. You guys see them, there's two of them. But I already used them up, the two that we had in there. Unless they want us to use only one of them. And then you use the bottom one for the bottom. Because then we have to line it up. See how you line it up? Let me just go in there. Let me see if we could line it up in here. How the hell did he line it up? Oh, I see how you lined it up. I see. So there is a screw that fits in this part and in this part. I might not even need these two things. They might just automatically adjust them. You could probably adjust them without even using the center piece, these pieces up here, which is not that bad. So let's see if we could adjust it. And I am going to screw it in here on the side. Let me see if it fits first too. So there is a, let me show you guys what I'm talking about. I figured it out. Let me show you this part. Let's do it from here so you guys can see it. So let's bring you guys really low. Bring it low, 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 low. Right there. Let me adjust the cameras. Alright. Hope you guys can see this part right here. Right here. This part right here. So these are caps right here. And these are supposed to fit in here. Not that one, but the smaller one. I think that's the only one that they give you. It's supposed to adjust in there. Yeah, pretty much. That's what it says. These go in here. But that's why they give you this part. Oh, I get it now. Oh, these guys want you to work your ass off for it. Okay, all right, I got it. A guy of peace. This thing, that's what they give you this thing for. So you could drill your own damn thing. So you could drill your hole here and readjust this whole system in here. So we are going to do that. Unfortunately, I don't have the right grips for it to drill it in here. You pretty much have to drill the hole in here. And then once it drills in there, what you want to do is it'll fit one of these screws in here. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. It'll fit one of these screws in here. And you're supposed to tie one end here. And this is going to go in there once you tighten it. And you tied it up in there. And it has to be adjusted on the top too. So it could stabilize the whole thing. And that's the reason that they don't give you the other extra. That's why they give you this thing to screw. So it makes sense. It makes sense. But I don't have the tool right now to actually grip this. See how it is? I don't have that right now to actually grip. But I might be able to do it with a screwdriver, a regular one. But I'm not going to take the time to do it. What we're going to do now is we're going to unwrap the box right now. You guys want to see a box? Unwrap of something new? Because I don't have the tools right now to do this, to complete this. But half of it's done already. The other half is going to have to wait. Let me put everything back in the box for now. Put all the screws. We're going to find a right tool to actually turn it and spin it. Because I don't have the right tools right now to do the changes. But we are going to finish it.
Lone Star, yes, unboxing.
Alright, we're going to do an unbox. Something new that I just purchased because I order a controller, but the controller's not here, and I end up buying something else. I'm gonna show you guys what I bought, and I'm gonna put it in here so you guys can see it. Let's see, put you guys right here, and this is a good angle. Hold on, guys, hold on. I think somebody's here. No, not yet. I got my surprise coming in right now. We got something big coming in. Big that you guys are gonna like. You guys are gonna love the surprise. His name is Jimmy. He's bringing it over. He said he's gonna be here at 7:30. 2 more minutes. He's late. If he comes in, we'll let you guys see some of these stuff. But for now, we're gonna try this. So, I bought this. It's a gaming controller for a PS4. It's a different one. This was actually half the price. The only reason it's not a wireless one. I bought this in Fry's. I order a different one too. I order an expensive one, the Scoffs controllers. So we're gonna see if it gets here in time for Christmas, and we're gonna talk about that controller. I actually got to see them at E3, and they're pretty good controllers. But now that we're gonna have
late as in late to the show.
Yeah, he's late. So I bought this one because battery was an issue. It kept running out, even though I had the charger. I bought this one, you know, and it's a different brand and it's a different look. It looks like more like an Xbox controller. So we're gonna open it up, unwrap it right here. See how well it is. Long USB cable. Oh, I like this. I like the feel of it. You know what? I think I'm gonna readjust some of the stuff. I can modify this controller. That's why I bought it. I bought it because I'm gonna make it like a scuff controller, save you guys money. And the reason I'm doing this together with this is because I'm gonna print out the actual part that's gonna be coming in here. So you could actually attach items in here and make them like triggers under here in the bottom. But I bought this controller because it's cheap. It's cheap. I don't care if it breaks or something happens to it. I'm gonna open it and readjust it, maybe burn a couple of holes or something. The whole thing is I want to make a control like a scuff control where they have the buttons in here. And I am gonna the way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna use this controller, this cheap, inexpensive, $20-30 controller. And what you want, ugly dog? You want to come on camera too? Oh man, somebody wants to say hi to you guys. He's right here. Come on. He's right here. This is Jax. As you guys know, he's an old fellow. He's my guard dog. He's telling me that Jimmy's late. He's late to the show. But he's going to be here on time. Alright. And he's shedding a lot of hair. So it's like winter coat right now that he has on. He's completely a golden retriever right now. But it's like right now he looks like an old fella. Now beat it. Alright. We kicked him out now. So the whole thing...
Hey Jax, what's up, woof woof?
So the whole thing is that we are going to modify this controller. That's the reason I bought this one. And we're going to modify with this printer here. We're also going to do the liquid printing. I'm not going to do a live stream on the liquid printing because it takes a long time. But what I can do is do a live streaming of it starting it up, you know, and then we're going to leave it as it is. We can do that maybe this weekend if you guys want to enjoy, just to see how the process of setting it up and modifying and changing it and make sure everything works. We can do that. So on the weekend I'm gonna do that, but for now I'm gonna adjust this. That's why I bought this. I'm gonna modify it so we can make this $30 controller react more like a $150 controller. So by taking these parts, maybe taking it apart and adding the triggers higher or something, I'm gonna try to program and see if I could modify and make adjustments on it. There's a couple out there that have made it. So by removing these buttons, they actually modify this whole thing by printing out their own items. So you could buy these inexpensive controllers and make them the expensive version. That's what I'm trying to do. Save guys money, save people money. You know, everybody that wants the game and want those expensive controllers that can't afford it, maybe this will be a solution for you guys. And that's a project I have in the long term. Now they give you a long cable. This is like a 7-foot, 6-foot cable, which is not bad. This thin knob, it's not adjustable. It doesn't react to anything. It just stays as it is. But we're gonna 3D print stuff just for this controller. That's what the reason I bought this one. You know what? This one actually feels really good. I'm gonna use it tonight just to test it out. And if it doesn't work out, I got my plan B to go to the other controller. So this is PlayStation Pro and Slim and regular 4. It's a controller. Don't know what comes in here, but it looks like it's cheap. It's cheap, and it comes with the rumble pack, and you don't need any batteries. It connects directly to your PS4. But like I said, we're gonna turn this one into a very expensive controller. Even add LED lights if we want. You know, we could do all sorts of things on it, but right now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this sucker apart. And first I'm going to program something. First I'm going to make something first for it. And I'm going to find tools and stuff like that. If you go Thingiverse, you can find a lot of things for Xbox and PlayStation to modify it. And then you can come back into this sucker and print it out. And once you have your printout, you attach your system in here and boom. So what I wanted some these triggers here to modify here too. So when I push it down, I want to be able to push these two buttons on the bottom, so I don't have to use these no more. I can just use the bottom kind of thing. So we're gonna try to see if we can do that. And if it doesn't work out, we'll try something else. But that's why we're doing the 3D printing. It's related with gaming. You know, that's the only reason I bring and I'm trying to adjust this to make sure it works well. So if that part prints really well here, it's gonna even print better on the 3D solid, on the liquid form. Any questions on this? Any comments? Anything going on? If not, I'm gonna wait for Jimmy in a bit. He's bringing me my surprise, and he should be coming in today. So I'm gonna show you guys. You guys want to see what he's bringing in? I'm gonna show you guys what he's bringing in. So Jimmy came to my house. My brother-in-law. He came to my house a couple of days ago, and he saw my DIY project. And he goes, you know what? I'm going to make you a deal. You make me one, and I will make you the other part. So I told Jimmy, okay. So I'm going to put this on camera, guys. Let's see if you guys could adjust what he's doing. He's a carpenter by trade, and I'm also going to do a video on it. So if you guys see this, let me bring this big picture in here. This is what he's doing. He did this cabin, right? Arcade cabin, because he saw mine, alright? So let's go in here. This is the other pieces. This is one piece. He's doing two. One for me and one for him. His and hers, alright? And this is one of his workers doing, let me see if I can put him in there. Doing the paint job, the actual primer on it. I mean, he went all out. I didn't expect him to. I thought he was just going to nail a couple piece of wood and set it up and call it a day. But no. He went beyond that. So, the next picture is, let me see. The next one, it shows you the actual box itself. If you guys see it. He's doing cabinets, and I'm going to be able to open them. So, I could adjust certain things, put certain things, hide things, you know. Now,
very nice, a master craftsman.
Yeah, he is. He is. I mean, he did my kitchen. He does some incredible woodwork, and he's doing this on his own time. And he's coming over, and he's gonna bring his and hers, I call it, right? So I also printed out a couple items in here to add some extra stuff, and I'm putting a computer in mine. His is gonna have a Raspberry Pi. I'm just gonna have a computer in there. So, oh, talking about the devil. Here it goes. You kill him, we bag him. Yeah. What happened? Okay, all right then. Okay, no problem. Thanks. Bye. Well, that's my cue, guys. He's gonna be here any moment, and I just ended showing you guys a couple things. I'm gonna be back in about, I would say, at 8:30 to 8. And start playing some Black Ops and try to win 3 again. We won 3 yesterday. It took us a long time, but we're getting better. You know, we're getting better. And I think I'm gonna call it a day today on this one. I'm gonna finish it up. I'm gonna actually screw the parts of it in there and make sure I can complete this and show you guys the finishing touches on it. I'm also getting another addition to this. This is gonna level itself.
Lone Star, later profit.
This is going to level itself too. So I'm doing an automatic system where you go adjust it. So it goes in the side of the panel and it's going to level itself. So you will never have to level it, you know, manually, because that's the hardest thing when you print out 3D, leveling. So I am going to add that addition to it. Besides the pose and the stabilizer, we're going to add a couple of things to one of these wheels to actually contain all these cables because they get in the way. And these, you don't want it to burn down, you know, because sometimes they last forever. They're great machines, especially this one. I abused this one. I actually printed so much on this one that that's why I ended up buying another one. So other than that, I'm gonna call it a day. Thank you guys for watching, and make sure you guys hit the like, and I'll see you guys in an hour, half an hour or something I'll see you guys later. Thanks, you guys.